Edition of the franchise. We're going to get this one started right away as we're kind of under a bit of a time crunch tonight. So Game 3, the rubber match of this three-game set between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Nationals took Game 1 on Friday night by the final score 2-0 as the Reds got Scherzered. Last night, the Nationals got Castillo'd as the Reds would come away with the 4-2 victory. So tonight we got Sonny Gray on the mound for the Reds, and you can see right here we have Patrick Corbin coming in. Making his seventh start of the season, comes in at 1-2 with the .462 earned run average. Whip pretty good at 116, and you see the excellent strikeout to walk ratio, 43 strikeouts and 8 walks. And if any of you have been following this stream here on Twitch, you know that the Reds, you know that I've struggled with the strikeout. Okay, Grace, I'm streaming. So leading off here, this one is Shogo Akiyama. So let's get this one started. First pitch by Corbin, fouled away by Akiyama. And the count 0-1. Did you see Akiyama took Rookie of the Month honors home last month? So great start by Akiyama. This is those 9 home runs. So a great leadoff hitter for this Reds team as he takes low for ball 1. Nationals come in at 18-14. It's good for first in the NL East. So 1-1 on the way from Corbin to Akiyama, and that's low and outside for ball 2. Beautiful day for baseball. We're heading to spring in real life too. Wasn't as warm here where I'm at today, but we're getting there. 2-1 on the way, and that's outside for ball 3. So good hitters count here for Akiyama to lead off the first. So we'll see what Corbin has. Last night, one of the things that plagued Steven Strasburg was the control issues that he had. So 3-1 on the way, and that's in there for a strike. So a good comeback pitch by Corbin. Get this count full. Swing and a miss by Akiyama. So Corbin gets the strikeout, and we might see a lot of that tonight as he picks up his first strikeout. Good look at that replay. Akiyama just late on that one. He couldn't catch up with it, so that's what Corbin does, though. He gets a lot of strikeouts as he comes in with those 43 strikeouts. So Castellanos going to come in, face Patrick Corbin. That first pitch is high for a ball. Castellanos comes in with the .279 batting average and the 8 home runs, so he had a pretty good April himself. 1-0 on the way from Corbin. Here it is, and that's a swing and a miss. So good fastball by Corbin to even this count at 1. Well, that's going to be something to watch, though, as Corbin's been a good strikeout pitcher to this point this season. That one's hit high, but Eaton will settle under it to make the catch, and there's quickly 2 away here in this top of the first inning. Let's take a look at that Red starting lineup. You saw Akiyama and Castellanos batting 1 and 2. Votto in the 3-hole tonight. Eugenio Suarez batting cleanup. Freddie Galvis. There's Didi Aquino. Mike Moustakas. Kirk Casella doing the catching night. And pitching and hitting 9th, Sonny Gray. Reds trying to get a game under 500. So first pitch to Votto is in there for a strike, and he's quickly in the hole, no balls to 1 strike. You see he comes in, the average right at the Mendoza line, right even at 200. He has the 5 long balls. So 0-1 from Corbin, and a swing and a miss. So Corbin's brought his A game, and it's showing here in the first inning as he has Votto on the ropes. 0-2 pitch, just got a piece of that slider. We kind of remain at 0-2. You look at Corbin's earned run average, it's north of 5, I think, or no, north of 4, 462. You would think with his strikeout to walk ratio that he had a better numbers. That one's a high fly ball out to center field. He camps under, makes the catch, and that's a quick 1-2-3 for the Reds in the top of the first. We move to the bottom half. Nationals coming up. No score. So on the mound for the Reds today is Sonny Gray, coming in for his 7th start. Has the ERA of 5.04. even with the 26 strikeouts and the 14 walks. So Sonny Gray has struggled at this point this season, but didn't have a bad start in his last outing. We'll see what he has in the tank for the Nationals today. And leading off this bottom of the first for the Nationals is Howie Kendrick. Had a fine NLCS back in 2019. First pitch on the way from Gray. And here it comes, and that's low and outside for a ball. You see the Reds come in at 15 and 17. That's good for fourth in the Central. But that NL Central's all bunched up, so they're still in play here. And of course, it's early. Everybody's technically in play. So 1-0 pitch on the way to Kendrick. And that's low for a ball, too. So Gray struggling out the chute here this afternoon against the Nationals. Kendrick coming in with that .261 batting average for the Nationals. Trey Turner getting the day off. Been pretty effective. He's been the one that's led off these last two games. That one, no swing. The umpire says Kendrick didn't go around, so that'll run the count to 3 balls and no strikes. So not how Sonny Gray wanted to get his afternoon started. 3-0 pitch on the way to Howie Kendrick, and here it comes. And that's in there for a strike, so a good fastball. A nice comeback pitch by Sonny Gray. Gets this count to 3-1, but still a good hitter's count for Howie Kendrick. 3-1 on the way. And it just clips the bottom of the zone, so nice job battling back by Sonny Gray. Let's see what he has for Kendrick here on the full count pitch. Here it comes. And that's way low for ball 4, so a leadoff walk to Howie Kendrick to start the Nationals half of the first inning off. So not the way Sonny Gray wanted to get this one started off for sure. And he'll have to battle Adam Eaton. Comes in with that .294 average and the 6 home runs. So 1 on and nobody out for Eaton here in the bottom of the first. Gray's running into some control problems. Runner's going, so Kendrick's going. Throw down to second, and Kendrick's out by a mile as Barnhart guns him down. Let's get a look at that replay. Yeah, Kendrick didn't really get a good jump there, it doesn't look like, and Barnhart had him out by a mile. And Barnhart can gun him down with the best of them, but at least got to give yourself a chance if you're Kendrick. So the Nationals run themselves into an out here in this bottom of the first. And Eaton finds himself down 0 balls to 1 strike. Gray gets the sign, and here's the pitch. Yeah, bunt attempt, and that's good. Let's see if Suarez can make the play. It's going to hang in there, and Eaton's safe. So very intelligent play by Adam Eaton. He must have saw something with the Reds. I imagine that Suarez was playing him back. So he'll take the cheapie and get on base. So Nationals have a runner on and 1 out, and Juan Soto, the young phenom here for the Nationals, steps up to the plate. Comes in at .271. That first pitch clips the top of the zone for a strike. So Gray quickly ahead, 0 balls and 1 strike. I think that .930 average is accurate. I believe Soto has been batting .930 over his first 2. Pitch in the dirt. A good stop by Casali. Leaving the count at 1. Now, Soto may not be batting .930, but he has been very good for this Nationals team. Hit some big homers. That one gets away from Casali, and Eaton's going to advance up to second. So a wild pitch for sure by Gray, and that's how they score it. So Gray running into some control issues here in this top of the first, or here in this bottom of the first. I apologize. I keep calling it the top of the first. I'm just happy my Fighting Illini won tonight. Defeated Ohio State in the Big Ten tournament to take the Big Ten tournament championship, and Selection Sunday came out, and as expected, they grabbed the #1 seed. So very excited for later this week. 3-1 on the way to Soto, and that's in the dirt for ball 4. So Gray has worked himself into a little bit of a jam here in this bottom of the first. That'll bring up Eric Thames. So Thames comes to the plate with Runners at first and second and only one out, so a base hit could be a run here for the Nationals, so Gray's got to be careful. First pitch on the way to Thames. That's low and inside for a ball, so Gray falling behind on Thames. He's fallen behind on, I think, every batter he's faced so far, maybe with the exception of Eaton. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that just clips the bottom of the strike zone, so a good comeback pitch by Sonny Gray gets this count even at 1. Eric Thames used to play first base for the Brewers. Swing and a miss by Thames, so Thames must have been fooled on that pitch because that was well inside. So Gray's got Thames on the ropes here, 1-2 strike. Let's see what he's thinking here on 1-2. Here it comes. Just missed. So a pretty good take there by Thames, not leaving this count at 2. Gal getting fired up here in this bottom of the first. That one's right to Castellanos. He'll glove it and make the catch, and there's 2 away here in this bottom half of the first inning. Let's take a look at that National starting lineup. So Howie Kendrick getting the start and leading off tonight. Adam Eaton batting 2. Juan Soto, Eric Thames, Kurt Suzuki doing the catching and batting 5th. Starlin Castro as Drupal Cabrera, Victor Robles, and doing the pitching and batting 9th tonight, Patrick Corbin. So that'll bring up Kurt Suzuki. Comes in at 2:43. First pitch. Kind of been the theme of this afternoon so far for Gray as he falls behind on the hitter. 1 ball to no strikes. See if he can get out of this though and keep the Nationals off the scoreboard. Nationals took game 1 of this series. Reds took the game last night, so this is the rubber match. One fouled away by Kurt Suzuki. So that'll leaving the count up at 1 on Suzuki. One pitch on the way and just a little low for ball 2. So Suzuki up in the count, 2-1 strike. Sonny Gray having to work a little bit in this first inning. Here's the 2-1. And it's way low, and that gets away, but Casale's able to corral it. So 2-2 on Kurt Suzuki. Here's the pitch. Just missed. So full count here on Kurt Suzuki. So runners should be moving here with on the 3-2 count and 2 out. A base hit likely means a run for the Nationals. Let's see what Gray has here on 3-2. And that's foul. So we'll do it again. Runners should be moving again. As you see, Gray has labored through this first inning. And he loses them. So the bases are loaded for the Nationals here in the bottom of the first. So Gray has gotten himself into a jam. He's already thrown 25 pitches in this inning. So that'll be something to keep an eye on. As it could be an early day for the bullpen if Gray cannot get his pitch count down going forward. Starlin Castro coming up with the bases loaded and 2 outs. First pitch down low. Good scoop by Casale. He's getting his work in this afternoon. Gray needs to slip him a hundo after this first inning for the work he's done. That one's fouled away. Yeah, Mark, I did change the title. I remember today, actually. So, 2 times in a row, I forgot. How you doing tonight, Mark? So, 1-1 on the way to Castro. Here it comes. It's just low for ball 2. So, nowhere to put Castro. Yeah, I saw your Jays lost. Cubs are up 1-0 in that, and they gave up a run in the top of the 9th, and that's how they got that tie. So, Cubs haven't won for a little while. That one's up the middle to Gray. He gloves it. He'll take the out at home. And the inning's over. So Gray gets into all kinds of trouble in this first inning, but works out of it. We're through 1 inning here in Washington. No score. Oh, wow. So Yanks had plated 5 in the 7th, huh? That's rough. Cubs played a full 9 today, actually. I was kind of surprised to see that. Leading off this second inning for the Reds is Eugenio Suarez, as the Reds were made quick work of in the top of the first. That one's grounded over to third. Cabrera will throw over to Thames, and there's one away here in the top of the second inning. Let's take a look at that defense for the Nationals real quick. So Soto, Victor Robles, and Adam Eaton in the outfield from left to right. Cabrera, Castro, Kendrick, and Thames on the infield from left to right. Kurt Suzuki doing the catching tonight. And on the mound, Patrick Corbin. Last game we won 4-2, Mark. So first pitch to Freddie Galvis is high for a ball. You see Galvis comes in with that .275 batting average in the 8 home runs. So 1-0 count here on Galvis. Yeah, we needed that win, man. We're trying to get this one and take this series because, yeah, we lost the last series to the Braves, so we need to win this one. We're a game under 500, man, so we're just trying to work to get back to 500. Swing and a miss by Galvis. So Galvis finds himself in the hole 1-2. We actually already played the Jays. We played them second series of the season, I believe. We took 2 out of 3 against the Jays. That one grounded over to over to Cabrera. He'll throw over to Thames, and there's quickly 2 outs in this inning. Yeah, we're playing the AL East this year. We've already played the Jays and the Yankees, so we still have to play the Orioles, the Rays, and the Red Sox still. So that one's outside for a ball. Yeah, I think we still got. I know. I think we still got the no-hitter in play for the for Sonny Gray. He walked a bunch. I walked a bunch. I walked 2 in the first inning, I think, maybe 3. No, actually, nope. No-hitter's not in play because Eaton got on with a bunt single in the first. So no-hitter for today, unfortunately. Aristides Aquino goes deep but flies right to Victor Robles to in the inning. So nothing going for the Reds here in the top of the second. Through to the bottom half, still no score. Yeah, Mark, it's kind of a rough way to give up a hit. He dropped the bunt down and kind of in no man's land. Suarez couldn't get to it, neither could Casale. So that's how it goes sometimes. So leading off this bottom of the second, this is Drupal Cabrera. Gray was taxed pretty heavy back in that first inning. So we'll see if he has a little more of an efficient second inning, as that pitch is high for a ball. Gray already at the 30 pitch mark. Like I said back in the first inning, could be a bullpen day for the Reds. That's a good pitch by Gray as he just hits the bottom of the zone. That 95-mile-an-hour fastball called a strike. So 1-1 on the way. Here it comes. Yeah, swing and a miss by Cabrera. So 2 nice pitches there by Gray. That'll put Cabrera in the hole, 1 ball to 2 strikes. Let's see what Sonny Gray has here on the 1-2 pitch to his Drupal Cabrera. And that's down low. So Casale getting his work in today with some of this wildness by Gray. So 2-2 on the way. Here it comes. Ring him up. Strike 3. So as Drupal Cabrera called out on strikes, that's Sonny Gray's first strikeout of the game. And we'll take a look at the replay. Perfect placement on that pitch. Maybe just a bit outside, but go close enough. So 1 away here in the bottom of the second, and Victor Robles stepping up to the plate. First pitch, swing and a miss by Robles. So he's in the hole, no balls to 1 strike. Robles comes in with that .243 batting average, has 1 long ball in the season, 10 ribbies. So 0-1 on the way, here it comes. That's a strike, so Robles, I don't know what he was bunting at there. He must have just decided he was going to bunt no matter what. Need to roll the ball up there and get him to swing at this next pitch. 0-2 on the way. Didn't bite on that one. So count 1-2 on Victor Robles here in the bottom of the second. So 1-2 on the way to Robles. Here it comes. Just outside for ball 2. So count even at 2 on Victor Robles. So he's fought back to even this count up. Gray's been living out of the zone in this game. And runs the count full. On the Reds or the Nationals, Mark? So full count pitch on the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Victor Robles, second strikeout, victim of the inning as Gray goes back-to-back strikeouts. You see the replay here. Good setup pitch. He got Robles worked that count back pretty good, but in the end couldn't come up with anything. So 2 away here, and the pitcher Patrick Corbin stepping up. I believe, Mark, I believe that Shogo Akiyama leads in home runs. And I think it might be Mike Moustakas that leads in RBIs. Or either that or Shogo's tied. I can't remember, but I know Shogo was leading at one point. I'd have to look that up. But I think it's Shogo with the home runs and Moose with the RBIs. So 1-0 pitch on the way to Corbin. Here it comes. Just hangs outside for ball 2. So count 2-0 on the pitcher Patrick Corbin. Boy, one thing the Reds have had a lot of problems with, giving up the long balls to pitchers. They've given up 3 home runs to the pitcher spot in about 13 days. That one's fouled away. So count 2-1 here on Patrick Corbin. One on the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. So Gray battles back to even this count up at 2. See if he can get the swing and a miss here by Corbin. So 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. So Corbin goes down on strikes. Casale fires over to Votto, and that will end the second inning. So we move on to the third inning. Still no score. Reds coming up. That'll bring up Mike Moustakas, and yes, I think I'm pretty sure 18 RBIs is the lead on this team. So Shogo is your leader with 9 home runs. This is to confirm. And Moustakas should be your leader with 18 RBIs, Mark. So Moustakas comes in with those 18 RBIs, like I just said. First pitch, down low for a ball. So good take by Moustakas. As you see, he comes in 2 for 6 career against Patrick Corbin. That one's inside for a ball. I think Moustakas took a little bit of offense to that pitch being inside, but wouldn't hurt too bad. It was only a changeup. It's easy for me to say sitting here on a couch with a controller. So Moose has this count 3-0. Let's see how Moustakas will approach this next pitch from Patrick Corbin. He probably has the green light, but we'll see what he does here. And that one just clips the outside part of the plate. So 3-1 on Corbin. We've had some games like that. This game kind of has that kind of feel, Mark, actually. It seems like we've got some good pitching going on in this game. Swing and a miss by Moustakas, so a good slider gets this count to full. So Moustakas is going to have to be careful here as Corbin already got 3 strikeouts. And make it 4, I believe. Oh, excuse me, make it 2. I can't count, apparently. So he gets a second strikeout of the day as Corbin throws that good slider to Moose. And great pitching indeed by Patrick Corbin. This Nationals team's actually really impressed me with the pitching. You expect it out of Scherzer and Strasburg. Casale swings and misses. But Corbin is also, you know, he comes in. I don't know, Mark, you weren't here when I was talking. I don't think you were here, but he's got, he came into this game with like 43 strikeouts and 8 walks. So he's had an impressive season, even though that earned run average is over 4. That's
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, yeah. I shouldn't have swung at that last pitch. Should have swung at that pitch, though, and I missed it. So that's back-to-back strikeouts for Casale. And it's quickly 2 away. And yeah, Mark, I was kind of talking about that the other day. My pitch selection is probably what's got me under 500 here, in all honesty. So Sonny Gray. It's a strike, apparently. So tough call there on Gray. But I won't complain too much if Gray gets those same calls. So Gray's in the hole, no balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Having trouble timing things up tonight. That one's on the ground. Gloved by Cabrera. Throws over to Thames. And a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Reds here in the top of the 3rd. So we're moving right along in this one. We move to the bottom half of the 3rd. Still no score. Nationals coming up. It's one of those games. One of those games, man. Well, the Nationals got a lot of offense. They haven't showed it this series. You see they're scoring 5.13 runs a game. About the only thing they're probably a little worse than the Reds are is in the long ball, but that's why this Nationals team's in first place. But yes, this game is flying by. We're already in the bottom of the 3rd, only 27 minutes into this. So the lineup turns over here for the Nationals as Howie Kendrick gets things going here to lead off the 3rd. First pitch.
That ball went out.
Hangs outside for a ball. So count 1-0 on Howie Kendrick. Neither team's really been able to break through in this game so far, as the pitching's been pretty good for the Nationals, and I'd say okay for the Reds. So 2-0 to Kendrick. Here's the pitch. It just hangs outside for ball 3, so it's the second plate appearance by Kendrick where he's looked at a 3-0 count. I believe he walked in his first at-bat. So let's see here what Kendrick does on the 3-0. That one's in there for a strike, so a nice comeback pitch by Sonny Gray. Yeah, I don't like how Sonny Gray, he's got this weird windup. That little meter there goes so slow for Sonny Gray. None of my other pitchers do that. There's a walk. So that's the second time today that Kendrick has reached via the walk. Yeah, Sonny Gray's not my favorite pitcher to use. I've often thought about actually going in and editing his windup, but I feel like that's kind of cheating a little bit. But I should have made, when I made myself up, I should have made him throw underhand. Adam Eaton stepping in here. He got that bunt single back in the 1st. First pitch of the ball, so Sonny Gray, that pitch count's pretty high. He's already thrown 51 pitches. That one's in the dirt again. Throw down to first, but nobody home. So count 2-0 on Adam Eaton. That's 3-0. I have to get the manager out here. Sonny Gray's having all kinds of problems in this 3rd inning. So 3-0 on the way. Nice strike by Sonny Gray. So a good comeback pitch on 3-0. The manager doesn't look very happy. Here's the pitch. That one fouled away by Eaton, so that'll run the count full. 3-2. And that's high fly ball. Let's see if Aquino has room. He does not. And this one's flying out of the park, folks. So Adam Eaton gets a hold of that one. That's a 2-run shot, and that's going to put the Nationals up 2-0 here in this bottom of the third. So Sonny Gray's been flirting with trouble all afternoon, and it finally came back to bite him as Eaton knocks that one out over the wall. We'll get a look at that replay. That one just got up. I didn't know if it was going to get out, but it did. About 4 or 5 rows up. Have to hear that home run horn for the Nationals. I don't want to hear that. So Gray going to come back, try to shake off that home run. First pitch is high for a ball, so Soto got a walk back in the first. Boy. Here's the pitch to Soto. That one's fouled away. So count 1-1 here on Soto. You see he comes in with that 271 average. It's good for third on this Nationals team. It's a 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch by Gray. Gets the swing and a miss by Soto. So count 1-2. Well, starting pitching's been pretty good for the most part. That one's looking foul. We get into the stands. See what Gray does here on the 1-2 pitch. And stayed inside, so that'll even the count at 2. Reds trail this one 2-0 here in the bottom of the third. Last of a 3-game set here in Washington. They'll be heading out to New York to play the Mets tomorrow night. There'll be 3 in New York, and I'll have that one on. I'll stream that one on Twitch. It'll be on my usual 8 o'clock or so. So 3-2 pitch on the way to Soto. That one's grounded over to Votto. He'll scoop it up and tag the bag himself. So there's one away here in this bottom of the third. You see the Cubs have a pretty good hold on the division lead there. They're already up 4.5. Everybody else kind of bunched up there within a game and a half. You see Pittsburgh in second. Cincy's sitting there in fifth. Now it'll be game 34 tomorrow. I'm going to remember to change that now. So Eric Thames coming up here with 1 out and nobody on. 2 in for the Nationals this inning. Here's the pitch. One's fouled away by Thames, so quickly 0-1. So Gray wind up in the pitch. Ooh, just missed on that one. Would like to have seen the call there. Seems like the zone's been a little inconsistent this afternoon. 1-1 on the way to Thames. That was a ball. That was definitely a ball. So that one's high. So count 2-1 here on Eric Thames. One fouled away by Thames. So count even at 2. Another high pitch inning for Gray. He had a high pitch inning in the first. He's having a high pitch inning here in the third. Already thrown 22 pitches this inning. Swing and a miss by Thames. So a nice fastball by Sonny Gray as he collects his 4th strikeout of the afternoon. He just reared back. You see in the replay here, he just reared back and fired that in, gave it some gas. And 2 away in the inning. Yeah, 68 pitches, man. That's not good. So Suzuki steps up here with 2 out and nobody on. First pitch in there for a strike, so nice fastball by Gray. Yeah, that bullpen's going to probably have to get up here before too long. I don't know, honestly, if Gray's going to get past the 5th. And that'd probably be, if I can get Gray to the 5th, that would be a win. I don't know how old Gray is. I'd have to look that up. I don't think he's too old. I think he was pretty young back in the, I'd say he's probably in his late 20s if I had to venture a guess. So 1-2 on Suzuki. Here's the pitch by Gray. And that's low, and it skips away from Casale. So count even at 2 on Kurt Suzuki. As Gray has just crossed north of the 70 pitch mark here, and we're only in the 3rd. Did he go? Apparently not. So count full. 31, okay. Well, that was close. I knew he'd been in the league since like 2014 or something like that. I think Sonny Gray gets hurt a lot, doesn't he, if I'm not mistaken? Full count pitch to Suzuki. Here it comes. And that one's poked out to Castellanos. He'll settle under it, glove it, make the catch. And the inning is over. But the Nationals score twice in this bottom of the 3rd. We move to the 4th. It's 2-0 Washington. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to have to get the bullpen up. I'm going to warm it up right now, actually, because I got to quit pissing these games down the drain, because I know we're only like, this is only the 33rd game, but I got to get out of this mentality where, oh, it's early. We got plenty of time. We're going to be 500 forever at this rate. Probably hear a little bit of the frustration with my team in the voice here. God, this season, man. Oh, God. I need a beer, man, the way this season's been going so far. So leading off for the Reds here in the top of the 4th is Shogo Akiyama. He's in the hole, no balls to 1 strike. I feel like Bob Uecker in Major League. Swing and a miss, so count quickly 0-2 on Shogo Akiyama. My team's not as bad as that Indians team one to start the movie, though. Swing and a miss, so 1 away here in the inning as Akiyama goes down on strikes.
The left fielder, number 2.
Yeah, a little bit of a minor league. So the Bees took out the Grizzlies. And the Senators defeat the Curve. That's about the most I've heard on minor league stuff this season. So kind of wish they'd flash that up a little more often. First pitch to Castellanos is a ball. So count 1-0 on Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. So going even at 1 on Nicholas Castellanos. That one's outside. Yeah. Well, these Nationals, man, they got some good pitchers. 2-1 is low to Castellanos, so count 3-1. So a good hitter's count here, but it would behoove Nicholas Castellanos to display a little patience at the plate. A little too much patience there as he was late on that swing. So count full, 3-2. So 3-2 pitch on the way from Corbin. Here it comes. That one's up the middle. And he's safe. So Castellanos is able to beat out that throw from the second baseman. As you get a look at the replay, that was right past the pitcher. And Kendrick could not get that over to Thames in time, so yeah, the problem is the Blue Jays don't want to. I'd have to try to pilfer from the Blue Jays. I got to get good players. I got to give up some players. I don't have anybody doing that. I mean, I don't have any bullpen pieces to trade, and right now, from a perspective, some of the players I would trade, I don't know, man. I don't know if the minor leagues might have some pieces, but the problem with the Reds is that they kind of went all in on this game here and was fouled away. Not an advisable swing by Votto. Yeah, but nobody wants random bad people is the problem. Swing and a miss by Votto. So 2 away here in this inning as Corbin picks up his 5th strikeout. But the problem I have with the Reds here is they've got, it's like I've got the horses here. They're not playing well. Like, I've got Votto in a cold streak. I've got Moustakas in a cold streak. Until these guys start playing better. If they start playing better, I think I'll get out of this funk, in all honesty. But so I'll bring up Suarez, who looked at the first pitch strike. Yeah, but the starting pitching's been about all I've had to this point. But I don't know, man. I have to do some thinking. It was fouled away. So 2 on Suarez. I'll have to do something to shake this team up, though, man. I gotta turn this around somehow. Swing and a miss by Suarez. And that'll end the 4th inning. So Corbin comes in and works a pretty efficient inning. He's only given up the 1 hit so far. We're through 3.5. It's the Nationals 2 and the Reds nothing. Yeah, man, I just who are Thornton and who are they play for? Thornton and Shoemaker. Who are they for? Oh, Jays. Okay, I see. I don't know, man. I need to think about this. I just need some of my guys that are getting paid a lot of money to do their jobs. In all frankness here. First pitch by Gray to Castro. And that's high for a ball. So count 1-0 on Castro. The Nationals up 2-0 here in this bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch by Gray.
2-0.
And the count is 2-0. That's the thing, man. This Reds team, I'm taking over a team that's supposed to be coming out of a rebuild, but it's like they've done a crappy job rebuilding it. 2-0 on the way to Castro. Here it is. That's popped up. Keane will settle under it. Glove it, make the catch, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, Mark, honestly, man, for what I've got, I think until I get, if I can hang around 500, my kind of goal here is if I can hang around 500 to the All-Star break, I think I will be a team that can compete for the division. And that's probably when I would go and start making a bunch of deals. But I don't want to make a bunch of deals and then, I don't know, man. I think it's just a little premature right now, personally. I like to kind of play this out because it's early part of May in the season, and I'd like to kind of just see how I can get along with this group. So I don't know. Hopefully, I don't take too slow of an approach though with it, and so I just kind of have to monitor it and just see what happens. Well, I've got 1 hit, so I don't have to worry about getting no hit today. 2-1 on the way to Cabrera. Here it comes. That one's fouled away because Sally's taking a beating there behind the plate. So the 2-2 pitch with 1 out is on the way, and here it comes from Gray. It's in the dirt again, so count runs full on Asdrubal Cabrera, who's 0 for 1 today. So let's see what Gray has on the full count pitch here. Here it comes. That one smoked to center field. And Akiyama doesn't even move, as that was a no-doubter, folks, as Drupal Cabrera plays long ball here in the 4th inning and has given the Nationals a 3-0 lead. So it's just not the pitch he needed to make there, and I think I'm going to have to listen to my guy Mark and get Gray out of here. As you see, Robles unloaded on that, and Shogo didn't even bother to move. That one flew out of the park. An absolute no-doubter, and I don't think Gray, with the bullpen ready. Love the home run horn, huh? So that'll bring in Robert Stevenson. So really not a good start from Sonny Gray, and you really needed something a little more out of him, because with all these consecutive games coming up, you got to figure the bullpen's going to get their work in, and the last thing you need is short outings by your starter. But that's how it goes. So it'll be up to the bullpen to keep this one in check, as Robert Stevenson's going to come in for his 14th appearance. He comes in with that 241 earned run average. Got the good strikeout to walk ratio, 24 strikeouts and only 3 walks. So Stevenson's going to be charged with trying to keep this game a 3-run game and see if the Reds can get back into this one. But they have just run into some good pitching this series. So first pitch is fouled by Victor Robles. Yeah, Stevenson's been one of my more dependable arms out of the bullpen. I do trust him a lot. That's why I use him quite a bit. So 0-1 on the way from Stevenson, and that's a swing and a miss. So Stevenson comes in and gets quickly ahead, no balls to 2 strikes on Victor Robles. Swing and a miss. So that's the way you do it. As Robert Stevenson comes in, and 1 batter, 1 strikeout. So he's not playing around here. You see, Robles went out of the zone, was fooled on that pitch, and there's 1 away in this inning. So that'll bring up Patrick Corbin. First pitch in there for a strike. So Stevenson not playing games this game. He knows the importance of this. I mean, you don't want to overstate how important game 33 a game in early May is, but Red's got to right this ship, as that one's low and inside for a ball. Too many bad habits with this team, and just things not been pretty. 1-1 on the way. That one's through the hole and a base hit. So Corbin helping himself out here in the bottom of the 4th and gets a 2-out single. So that'll turn this lineup over and bring up Howie Kendrick. Walked twice today. See Corbin helping himself out. You're the pitcher. What you want to do. Stevenson going to work out of the stretch here to Kendrick, and he just clips the bottom of the zone. And is ahead of Kendrick, no balls to 1 strike. Kendrick walked back in the 3rd. He also walked in the 1st, so. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Nice pitch by Stevenson. DH is only American League only. National League, they still have the no DH rule. That's why there's no DH here. Swing and a miss by Kendrick. So Stevenson comes in and does his job and gets the 2 outs needed, but Cabrera goes long ball here in the bottom of the 4th and adds another run. So we're through 4 innings. Nationals up 3-0. Reds coming up. Yeah, Mark, actually last year what happened was everybody adopted the no DH rule, even the National League, for the short 60-game season. But then I guess the Players Union and the owners couldn't agree, so they went back to the default. But I think maybe next year DH might be in play for everybody. So Are you asking when the DH went into effect, or when? What rule, Mark? What do you mean? So leading off this top of the fifth is Freddie Galvis.
Freddie Galvis.
He's 0 for 1 with that ground out back in the second. I think the DH rule came out in like the 80s, I think, if I remember right. Maybe 70s. I'd have to look that up. It's been a while though, and it's just an American League rule. I know that. Oh, and on the way to Galvis. That one's in there for a strike. So good pitch by Corbin. That was a pretty hittable curveball at 69 miles an hour. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Now batting, number 44.
Oh, so one away here. You see, that was just ugly. That was just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Here comes Aquino.
Ball 1.
One's high for a ball. I made him look terrible. I think the real Freddie Galvis would kick my ass if he came in. He was sitting next to me and saw me controlling him like that. 1-0 on the way to Aquino. That's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count 1-1. That was maybe the ugliest swing I've ever taken in this game, man. I didn't realize how ugly that was until the replay. Jesus. I can't catch up with the ball today, man. One's fouled away. Yeah, sometimes these pitchers, man, like they'll throw it 95 and I catch it, and it's like some of them just sneaks up on you. That was down low for ball 2, so count 2-2. And that one's low for 3, or for ball 3. So 3-2 the count on Aquino. Moustakas on deck. Not been the best effort here for the Reds today, but still early. They're not out of it yet. Swing and a miss by Aquino. Those high ones are hard to lay off of. Or they are for me, at least.
The second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Not good, man. Do you play the show? Do you have any tips for my hitting, Mark? First pitch. Called strike in the bottom corner. That was just a tough pitch there. That was a good pitch by Corbin. So 0-1 to count on Moustakas. That one's in there for a base hit. So that one's going to go to the wall. So Moustakas is going to come up here with a 2-out double. So there's a nice piece of hitting. So you see here Moustakas goes the other way. They had him shifted. And with that shift there, Soto was well out of position. So we'll see if the Reds can get him in. Moose just went the other way with it. So good piece of hitting. That'll bring up Curt Casali, averaging 263. Swing and a miss. So a good slider by Corbin. Count 0-1 on Casali here in the fifth. Reds trail 3-0. Best opportunity to score here, though, is right here as they got Moose on second. That one gets away, and Moose is going to advance up to third. So a wild pitch by Corbin. And now you've got a base runner just 90 feet away from home plate there. So base hit will mean a run. You just see that pitch squirted away from Suzuki, and that allowed Moose to advance. So 1-1 pitch on the way from Corbin to Casali. Here it is. And that's outside for ball 2. So good take by Casali. 2-1 on the way. Here it comes from Corbin. One fouled away. So a tough slider there. But Casali. Yeah, you ain't a kid, man. Casale hanging tough. So 2-2 on the way. That one's low for ball 3, so good eye by Kirk Casale. Runs this count full. Pitcher spot due up next, but I imagine we'll see a pinch hitter. So 3-2 on the way to Casale. Corbin's ready, and here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw down to Thames in time, and the side is retired. So Reds get a runner at third, but can't bring him in. We're through 4.5. It's the Nationals 3 and the Reds nothing. So I'm gonna take a little break here. Yeah, man, I thought that was gonna hang up. So I'm gonna take a little break. Be right back. So don't go anywhere. Okay, we're back here. Yes, those are always like a commercial. You know, if I take those, I always take those about the 5th inning. I got to get up for a little bit. I just kind of got to stretch the back. Couch isn't the most comfortable place to play this game. So we move to the bottom of the 5th. It's all Nationals, 3-0 as Stevenson will get things going here in the 5th. That one's in the dirt and low for a ball. So count 1-0 here on Adam Eaton. That one just, well, not just, it's way inside, and Eaton has some words for Robert Stevenson. Count runs to 2-0. Three 3-0 the count. You almost feel like the Reds aren't going to get anything going until they get Patrick Corbin out of this game. That one in there for a strike to Eaton, so Stevenson comes back with a good pitch on 3-0. Let's see what he does on 3-1. Here's the pitch. That one's tattooed out to right field. It's going to come off the wall. It's going to get away from Aristides Aquino, and Eaton's going to wind up with a leadoff triple. So troubles continue for the Reds as Adam Eaton collects his 4th triple. He scalded that ball out to right field, and you see that one about halfway up the wall, and Aquino couldn't do anything about it. That looked like it was going to get out, man. That's why I was kind of hesitant to make the call, man. I thought that was going to fly out the way it came off the bat. The Nationals have an excellent opportunity to increase this lead to 4-0 here with Soto at the plate. First pitch, and that's hooking foul. So a loud strike by Juan Soto. Gets his count to no balls and 1 strike. That one's down low for a ball. So count even at 1. And it just feels like the Reds are on this roller coaster of mediocrity. That one's scalded, and that's going to get... Oh, no, Aquino makes the catch. But that's good enough to get Eaton at home, so that'll work as a sacrifice fly for Soto. And that'll put the Nationals up 4-0. Man, it feels like the Reds are on this roller coaster of mediocrity. I just can't get them over the hump. Eric Thames comes up with the bases empty. First pitch is down low for a ball. Yeah, I did too, Mark. I thought that was going to... for a couple seconds, thought that was maybe going to fly. They're hitting Stevenson hard this inning. So 1-0 on the way from Thames. And that hits the bottom of the zone for a strike. So count even up at 1. So Thames takes strike 2 as that changeup hits the inside part of the plate. So the 1-2 from Thames. That one's an excellent piece of hitting by Thames, and he gets that into left field for a base hit. That's going to be 2. So they had the shift on Thames, and there was nobody home in that corner there. Down like the Bermuda Triangle of field there. There's just nobody in the vicinity, and Castellanos had to run from Baltimore to get that one. So that'll bring up Kurt Suzuki. Whoops. The wrong button there, but he went for a strike, so sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. No balls and 1 strike on Suzuki. One fouled away. So count quickly 0-2 on Kurt Suzuki. See, he comes in with that 120 average with runners in scoring position, so he has not been Mr. Clutch to this season. That one, it's going to hang up for Shogo. He'll record the out. So there's 2 away here in the inning. That one got away from Suarez there. So Akiyama makes the catch, and there's 2 away in this 5th inning. The Reds trail this one 4-0. And Starlin Castro will come to the plate. Go for 2 with that fly out and the ground out. First pitch in there for a strike to Castro. I'll count quickly 0-1. Now Castro is the anti-Suzuki. He's 348 with runners in scoring position. That one hangs outside for a ball. A swing and a miss by Castro, so he finds himself in the hole, 1 ball to 2 strikes. Well, the 1-2, here it comes. Just low. Looked like the catcher was, like the pitcher and catcher got crossed up there. I think that ball went where it was supposed to. 2-2 on the way, here it comes. That one's fouled away by Castro. So count still even at 2. Hit could mean a run for the Nationals. Ooh, that one just missed. So a full count on Starlin Castro. Stevenson will lead off. Well, Stevenson's spot will lead off the 5th, so this is his last inning of work more than likely. One fouled away by Castro, so he's hanging tough. That one grounded and through for a base hit, so it just gets by Suarez, so another run's going to come in, and the Nationals lead this one 5-0. So Castro comes through with the clutch double there. We'll see how the Reds want to do here. They've got a lefty up in the bullpen. Got Amir Garrett up. Yeah, man, this has not been a good game, man. I'm kind of pissed right now at the game. Let's see.
Your attention, please.
Yeah, that's what we're doing, man. So Amir Garrett going to come in as Stevenson has been so dependable, but he hasn't been dependable today. So Garrett comes in with that 162 earned run average. Good strikeout to walk ratio, 23-8. Now, when you say plate coverage indicator, are you talking about the little meter? Because if you are, man, I am brutal with hitting with that. That's why I don't have it on. So, is that what you mean, Mark? So, on the way to
That's off the plate.
Cabrera. Yeah, man, I used to play with that, man, and yeah, okay. I used to play with that, and I'm actually worse with that. I don't know if it's because I'm 38 years old, man, or what, but I don't have the coordination to play that, man. So I have to do the old-fashioned, I don't know what I call it. What's the word I'm looking for? I do directional hitting because I'm better at that. I know you probably don't believe me if I hit, but I'm actually better at directional hitting than the plate coverage. But I know it doesn't really show probably. So 2-0 on the way to Cabrera. And that's Castellanos going to run it down. It's just going to get over his head, and another run's going to come in. So, boy, the Nationals are having a field day as they take a 6-0 lead in this one. So you thought maybe bringing in Amir Garrett would yield some better results, but it's a different pitcher, same story. And no, I don't rage quit, man. We play them out, dude. Hey, you know what? When you're losing in real life like this, man, you just got to play it out, man. So, long season though, man. We're not. I still got hope. I am pretty frustrated though. It's painful, man. It's a painful way to spend my Sunday night, getting smacked around by the Nationals. At least my Illini won today, and they are a #1 seed in the tournament. So I got that to hang my hat on. Yeah. Well, that's why I keep playing, man. It's only the 5th inning. So 0-2 on the way to Robles as the Reds have let in 3. That one's fouled away. Nationals are putting on a hitting clinic this inning. A swing and a miss, so the inning mercifully comes to an end for the Reds, but 3 across the plate. And we're through 5 innings here in Washington. It's the Nationals 6, the Reds nothing. Oh, and now we got to get a new pitcher up because we got the pitcher spot up. So, boy. And Tucker Barnhart.
Complete. He's getting 4.
Let's see here.
Cincinnati.
Bullpen.
Number 16, Tucker Barnhart.
I didn't even know there was a mercy rule in MLB The Show. I guess I never lost that bad. I think I had one spring training game where we lost like 11-3 or something like that. But they had a big inning late, but never had the. Okay, I don't turn on. I mean, there's not a mercy rule in real life, so I don't want a mercy rule on. What's up, kiddo? For breakfast tomorrow. So leading off the inning here for the Reds is Tucker Barnhart. Comes in with that 254 average, takes the first pitch for a strike. It's been one of those games. It's 6-0 Nationals here in the top of the sixth. Been a swing and a miss by Barnhart, so count 0-2. I didn't know there was a mercy rule in the NHL, man. What's the mercy rule in the NHL? So 1-2 pitch on the way to Barnhart. Corbin's pitching a fine game. And a called strike 3 on Barnhart. So a good pitch by Corbin. Just clipped the bottom of the zone. As you see Corbin, it's his 10th strikeout of the afternoon. Pretty good pitch there. Not much you can do if you're Barnhart. So one away, and Shogo Akiyama going to step up as this Reds team's trying to get something going here. A swing and a miss by Akiyama. Oh, I did not know that. Wow. Now is this in real life or is this on NHL 21? Oh, wow, I did not know that. I didn't know they had that rule, man. Learned something new. Another strikeout by Corbin. That's his 11th of the game, and
The left fielder, number 2, Nick
he is
Castellanos.
just toying with the Reds in this one as Shogo goes down on strikes. So let's bring up Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a single back in the fourth. First pitch in there for a strike.
0-1.
So Corbin's ready for the 0-1 pitch. It's on the way to Castellanos. It's in there for a ball. So good eye by Castellanos to even this count at 1. Was a little inside for ball 2. So Castellanos working this count. He didn't care if it's 6-0. He's still going to work hard. Inside for ball 3. So 3-1 on Castellanos, and Votto lurking on deck. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one in there for a base hit. So nice piece of hitting there by Castellanos. So a little 2 out. He's going to go to second. And he's going to be out. So even when you do something right, you do something wrong. That's the way it's going for the Reds today. So we're through 5.5. It's the Reds 6. Or excuse me, I wish it was the Reds 6. It's the Nationals 6. And the Reds nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
I've never heard of these mercy rules, man. I'm gonna have to look this stuff up, man. After this game, I'm gonna Google this.
Matt Bowman.
I just thought they just kept playing, man, and I thought professionals had to just. I thought they were expected to get through the game, and so I'm gonna look this mercy rule stuff up, man. You got me curious on it. So Matt Bowman entering the game here for the Reds in the bottom of the sixth, and he'll be greeted by Patrick Corbin. First pitch is low for a ball, so count 1-0 on Patrick Corbin. That one's fouled away, so count even at 1. One on the way. Here it comes. That one's popped up. Suarez has a play. I don't know. Settle under, make the catch, and there's quickly one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman,
If you're just tuning in here, in all Nationals, 6-0 at this point. They played it 3 in a very long 5th inning last inning. First pitch to Kendrick, and it's foul. So 0-1 the count on Howie Kendrick. Yeah, I have never heard of these rules, Mark. I'm going to have to look all this stuff up. I'm sure if I can remember it. So that one's popped up, but it's going to be just out of the reach of Votto. So count 0-2 on Matt Bowman. Yeah, I'm going to look up mercy rules and all the major. I'm going to look up mercy rules in NBA, NHL, and MLB. I'm going to look this stuff up, man. So 0-2 pitch to Kendrick. Here it comes. That one broke his bat, and it's going to drop foul, though. So Howie Kendrick's going to have to get a new bat. So we'll do it again. 0-2 pitch on the way from Bowman. Here it comes. That one's grounded over to Galvis. They'll glove it. And throw it over to Votto. And there's quickly 2 outs here in this 6th inning. So Adam Eaton will come up. He's already gotten, he's 1 hit away from the cycle. Just a double. He's already got the hard one out of the way. He got the triple last inning. So first pitch to Eaton is low for a ball. So count 1-0 on Adam Eaton. Yeah, usually you're a triple away from the cycle. Double and single are the easiest to get. So we'll see if he gets it. That one's popped up. That could be down for a base hit, so that's going to get down. Eaton's going to turn around second. We'll see if he gets that cycle. Nope. So Eaton was going for the double to get the cycle. He'll have to try it again. I think he got a little greedy on that. We're through 6. It's the Nationals 6 and the Reds nothing. I don't know, man. I'm going to say 38 runs. I don't know. We'll say 38 runs. Okay, wow. What the hell? 26 runs, a football score, man.
Nope.
So leading off this 7th inning for the Reds is Joey Votto. And the first pitch in there for a ball. So count 1-0 on Votto. Swing and a miss by Votto. So he got tied up on that fastball inside of the plate. So count 1-1. One's inside. So Corbin's still going strong for the Nationals here in the 7th inning. It's been all Nationals this game. They lead this one 6-0. One's grounded up to Eaton, Corbin, excuse me, and he'll flip over to Thames, and there's quickly 1 out here in this top of the 7th. Eugenio Suarez will step in. He's yet to register a hit on the day. He's 0 for 2. Yeah, first pitch is high for a ball, so count 1-0 on Suarez. All right, man, we'll enjoy the Raptors game. And hope to see you tomorrow, man. Have a good night. Will do, man.
That's outside.
1-1 pitch outside for a ball, so count now 2-1 on Suarez. One in the dirt, but a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
So count even at 2 on Suarez. That one's grounded. It's going to get through. It does get through for a base hit, so Thames couldn't get over to that one. So 1 out here, and Suarez gets on with the single. Did you see he pounded that one right on the first base foul line and just got it by Thames. So Reds got 1 on here and 1 out. Freddie Galvis at the plate. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. So count 1-0 here on Freddie Galvis, 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. That one's fouled away, so count even at 1 on Galvis. Suarez at first. Swing and a miss by Galvis. So he's in the hole, 1 ball to 2 strikes. Reds just haven't been able to get much going today. Been a tough day for the Reds. That one's fouled away by Galvis, so we'll do it again. So the 1-2 pitch on the way from Corbin. Here it comes. And that's inside for ball 2. So count even at 2 on Galvis. Reds got to get something going here. It's getting late. They've just not had any luck today. Corbin's had their number. But one of the things the Reds have reverted back to is swinging at bad pitches. 2-2 on the way. That one's up the middle and a base hit. So Reds got something cooking here in the 7th inning as 2 on and 1 out. So back-to-back singles by Suarez and Galvis. As you see here, the replay, Galvis hung back on that one and was very patient and timed that just right and poked that one through the hole between second and short. So that'll bring up Aristides Aquino, and a long ball here could get things interesting. You see here, Aquino seems like he's due. He struggled as of late. He came in for a struggling Winker, but it's almost like that right field has got some aura of bad around it because either Winker didn't play well and Aquino has not played well since he's assumed the starting role out there. So first pitch on the way to Aquino is high for a ball. So Corbin down on the count, 1 ball to no strikes. Aquino's going to try to get something going here for the Reds, who desperately need to get something going in this inning. They want to stay in this ball game. Aquino takes high for ball 2. So Corbin running into some problems here in this top of the 7th inning. So a good pitch to here by Aquino. Let's see what he does. One's fouled away. Aquino a little tardy on that one. So 2-1 the account on Aquino. Runners at second and first. So a hit could be a run here for the Reds. Aquino way out in front of that curveball. So I think Corbin outsmarted Aquino on that one. And this counts even at 2. So 1 out, 2 on for Aquino. We're in the 7th. 6-0 Nationals. That one's inside for ball 3, so count runs full here on Aquino. Moustakas moving on deck. This Reds team just needs to get something going, man. Just struggling at the plate all season long has been everybody. Full count pitch on the way. Swing and a miss by Aquino, so he was late on that one. Corbin's got a very tricky fastball going today because a lot of these Reds hitters have been late. Did you see Aquino whiffs on that? We're not picking up the ball very well. So 2 away, and that'll bring up Mike Moustakas. He's 1 for 2 with that double back in the 5th. There's pitch. And that slider, Moustakas gets a piece of it. He's in the hole, no balls and 1 strike. Corbin over the 100 pitch mark. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't swing at that. No balls and 2 strikes. That one's low for a ball, so that slider hung low. Didn't get any elevation on it. And Moose wisely lays off of it to get this count to 1 and 2. Let's see what Corbin has here on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss by Moustakas, and the inning's over. So, man, the Reds have had all kinds of problems with Corbin today. That's not good. So we're through 6.5. It's all Nationals. They lead this one 6-0. So Juan Soto going to get things led off here. Bottom of the 7th inning. It's all Nationals at 6-0. One of those games. Reds try to claw back in this one. You can't keep giving these games away, folks. And I know the season's early, but you're just going to have to find a way to win some of these games. It's a swing and a miss by Soto, so count even at 1. Still 6-0, man. Oh, boy, still 6-0. So Bowman trying to hold these Nationals at bay. That's gapped. No, it's caught. So Aquino runs it down. Who are the Raps playing tonight, man? So one away here in the inning quickly for the Nationals as Soto flies out to Aquino. Aquino got a good jump on that and was able to run that down. So a good play by Aristides Aquino for the first down of the inning. I was playing the Bulls. I didn't realize they were playing the Bulls. Again, I can watch that game on TV, man. I'm actually a Bulls fan, so I'm not like a diehard Bulls. I'm more of a I kind of watch them passively now, the Bulls. So here at the plate is Eric Thames, and that one's in there for a strike. Oh, we got Zach Levine, though, man. I love Zach Levine. So count 0-1 on Thames.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, 1-1 on the way. Here it comes. Swing and a miss by Thames. So Bauman has Thames in the hole, 1 ball to 2 strikes. So let's see what he does here. Let's see what his approach is. So 1-2 pitch on the way from Bowman. Here it is. Swing and a miss. So Thames goes down on strikes. Quickly 2 away. You see the replay here. Put that in a spot that Thames couldn't do anything with, but it was too enticing for Thames to lay off. So quickly 2 away here in this bottom of the 7th inning, and Kurt Suzuki stepping up to the plate. First pitch is down low for a ball. All right, thanks, man. I might have to catch a little bit of that game myself when I get off. The next pitch is low for a ball. So quickly, 2 balls and no strikes. Hey. So Suzuki 0 for 2 today. It's all Nationals this one. It's 6-0 Nats here in the bottom of the 7th. That one's popped up to Casale. He'll settle under it. He's got a glove on it, and he'll make the catch. And the Siders are tired, so Nationals go quietly here in the 7th inning. We're moving right along, getting late. It's the 8th inning. It's all Nats, 6-0. So Kurt Casale going to get things going here in this top of the 8th as the Reds are starting to run out of outs here. They trail this one 6-0, in danger of losing their 2nd consecutive series. They had won 2 straight series going back to the previous weekend against the Diamondbacks and then earlier against the Cardinals, but have fallen on hard times again. They're in danger of dropping another series here. You see Harper and Elias going in the bullpen. Corbin's still pitching strong here in this 8th inning. He's over the 100-pitch mark, so he's probably not too much longer for this one, but he's pitched an excellent game as he finds the bottom corner of the zone to even this count at 1 on Casale. On a swing and a miss, so another good fastball. He's high. He's got a lot of deception on it. So 1-2 on the way. That one's grounded up the middle, and Kendrick has a play on it, and an excellent play by Kendrick as he fires it back over to Thames for the first out of the inning. So pitcher spot due for the Reds. We'll see who they're going to bring in. So Nick Senzel going to take a bat here in the 8th inning and try to get something going here for the Reds as they trail this one 6-0. Onward to the Mets tomorrow. Start a 3-game set out up in New York. We'll be on that one tomorrow night on Twitch, just like we usually are, same time, about 8 o'clock. So hope you guys can join me. First pitch in there to Senzel for a ball, so count quickly, knowing nothing in 1 on Senzel. It's a swing and a miss. A good changeup by Corbin. Puts this count at no balls and 2 strikes. That one just missed. That might have been a strike, but Senzel will take it. So a 1-2 count on the way to Senzel. That one's popped up. It's going to get out of play. So we'll do it again. Got a beach ball. Yep. Got a beach ball. So Soto will pick it up and pound that back to where it came from. 1-2 pitch from Corbin. One's fouled away, so good job to hang in with that by Senzel. Get this count at 1-2. One fouled away by Senzel, so we'll do it again. One grounded over to Cabrera. He'll flip over to Thames. And there's 2 away in the inning. And Shogo Akiyama going to come up. No hits on the ledger for him today as he's 0 for 3. Had that strikeout back in the 6th inning. Tough day at the ballpark for the Reds. Nats took a 2-0 lead early in this game. And they never looked back. It's been all Nats. One's fouled away by Akiyama. He's quickly in the hole, no balls to 1 strike. And he looks at strike 2. Lorenzen's ready in the bullpen, so he'll probably get the call in the 8th inning. Akiyama in the hole, no balls to 2 strikes. Let's see what he does here. He'll take inside for a ball. So count 1-2 on Akiyama. See Corbin at over 118 pitch. He's going old school. Corbin is. He's keep firing that pitch in there, but they're gonna keep. Hey, the man's getting out, so you're gonna keep him pitching, man. That's what I say. That one is gonna get foul. Good approach there by Akiyama. That one's foul as Akiyama's tardy on that swing, so we'll do it again. 1-2 pitch on the way. Here it comes from Akiyama. Did he go? Nope. Peel down to third. No swing, says the third base umpire, so we'll do it again. 2-2 count on the way. Here it comes. That one just foul. Akiyama can just straighten it up here and get himself a hit. That one loved by Cabrera. He'll throw over to Thames to retire the side. So the Nats giving the Reds fits today. We move to the bottom of the 8th. It's all Nats, 6-0. Reds trail.
Your attention, please.
So we're going to have a double switch here. Lorenzen will enter the game. He'll get the relief spot here. Comes in with that 862 earned run average. He's been knocked around a little bit this year out of the bullpen. And Nick Senzel will stay in center field, so Shogo Akiyama's day is done. Leading off this 8th inning for the Nationals is Starlin Castro. All Nationals today. So first pitch by Lorenzen. And that's fouled away. So count quickly 0-1 on Starlin Castro. I'll tell you, if there are going to be 2 things. If the Reds do not end up coming back to win this game, and they trail 6-0, so it's looking bleak. Could happen, I guess, but they don't come back and win this game, you're going to have two things. Number one, Sonny Gray just wasn't good enough today. He was the starter. He just could not find the strike zone, and it's like a domino effect. So he couldn't find the strike zone, and that taxed the bullpen, and it's like dominoes falling. But number two, and probably the bigger thing, it's been the plate discipline again. The swing and a miss by Castro. Just talk about plate discipline, and Castro goes out of the zone there. So, but when you consistently don't have plate discipline, and you're not getting good pitching, you're not going to win many games. That one's hit a ton. Keno's got a play on it, but it's just going to get foul, so we'll do it again. The Reds have just been so up and down with their plate discipline. And this pitch is down low. So count going to run full on Castro as Cabrera looming on deck here. And until the Reds get things figured out at the plate, as that one's through the hole and a base hit. So leadoff single for the Nats. They just having a party this Sunday afternoon as Starlin gets in and gets the single. And you take a look at that replay. Hit that right through the hole between third and short. And Nats aren't being bashful here today as they're playing hard. They're not. They know these are all count for their stats. So first pitch fouled away. The pitch selection's just it's frankly sucked for the Reds, and at the end of this, you lose this game. You're 3 under 500, and you're in fourth place. I don't know why.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You are what you are. That one's down low for a ball. So count 1-1 on Cabrera. Here's the pitch. And that's low for a ball. So count 2-1 on Asdrubal Cabrera, the former New York Mets. We'll be playing those same Mets starting tomorrow for a first of a 3-game series. Lorenzen finds the strike zone there. Count even at 2 on Cabrera. So let's see what Lorenzen has in mind here. 2-2, swing and a miss. So Cabrera goes down swinging, and Lorenzen records his first strikeout of the game. Take a look at that replay. Good pitch there as it tails away from Cabrera, and he couldn't do anything but take a big whiff at that. So one away here in the bottom of the 8th. In the midst of a long road trip. That first pitch to Victor Robles. In there for a strike. Got 7 more on the road after this. New York for 3 and Colorado for 4 next weekend. Next pitch is grounded over to Suarez. He'll glove it. Throw over to second for 1. First not in time as Robles just has too much speed. He gets on, and they're going to pinch hit for Corbin. So Corbin's day is finally done. I don't think the Reds are going to be too sad to see him go. So pinch hitting for Corbin is Trey Turner, who had the day off. He's had a pretty good series at this point. First pitch hangs outside for a ball. So count 1-0 on Trey Turner. Comes in with that .317 average and the 9 home runs. Next pitch on the way, and that's through the hole and a base hit. So Trey Turner comes in and punches a single out to left field. Castellanos throws it back in. So the Nationals have a little something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's all Nats, 6-0. Hendrick can make this a 7-0 game if he gets a hit here. It could be a run. First pitch just low. That changeup just misses. Kendrick hasn't gotten in the hit parade yet. He's 0 for 2. He's a couple walks, though. Walked back in the first and the 3rd inning. 1-0. That's hit a ton. Castellanos going to keep going back and back and back and back. And that ain't coming back, folks. It's Kendrick. I just said he didn't get into the hit parade. He must have heard me because he just put one out into the bullpen for a 3-run home run, and the Nationals are just pouring it on here in this series finale as they have taken a 9-0 lead. So Kendrick goes deep. You take a look at the replay. left that over the plate, and Kendrick gave it a charge. And you see here from this angle, Kendrick got all of that. And Castellanos ran out of room quickly, and that ran into the bullpen. So Lorenzen not immune from the long ball today. Adam Eaton will step up. It's all Nats. 9-0. Don't look now. Adam Eaton's a double away from hitting for the cycle. Boy, if you're a Nationals fan, this is a lot of fun. If you're a Reds fan, this sucks. So 1-0 on the way to Eaton. That one's hooking foul into the seats there. So count even at 1. So Lorenzen gets the sign, and here's the pitch. That's just low for ball 2. You hate to have to get the bullpen up again if you're the Reds, because you're just shredding through this bullpen, and you got to remember that they've got 14 consecutive more games to play after this. So that pitch is down low. So 3-1 on Adam Eaton. Juan Soto hanging on deck here. So if Eaton gets on, that'll bring up Soto to the plate. Soto 4 for 4 today. Tell me he hadn't seen the ball well. 3-1. That's in there for a strike. So good comeback pitch by Lorenzen. Gets this count to full. So we'll see what Lorenzen has here on the 3-2. One's fouled away, so we'll do it again. Well, the 3-2 pitch from Lorenzen. Here it comes. That one's through the gap and a base hit out to Castellanos. So the nightmare of an inning continues for the Reds, and they're going to have to get somebody up in the bullpen, I think, because Lorenzen doesn't have it. Nobody's had it for the Reds today. So Wade Miley getting up in that bullpen. They're going to get the manager out. So Wade Miley going to enter this game. So Lorenzen, like I said, not immune to the pitching problems today. So Miley comes in, with that 6.75 ERA, has the 8, not big strikeout numbers. He has the 8 strikeouts, only the 4 walks, but he's had his troubles too. So this could be a good time for him to get right. He's using his bullpen a lot more, but his first assignment's tough. It's Juan Soto. So first pitch is just low for a ball. So count 1-0 on Soto. Here's the pitch. And that's fouled. So we'll do it again. 1-1 to count here on Soto. Here's the pitch. They call it a swing there, so count front runs to 1-2 on Juan Soto here in the bottom of the 8th. 9-0 Nationals. Yikes, it's in one of those games. So 1-2 on the way. That's low. Barnhart will dig it out. Throw over to first, but nobody's home. He's not at the door. So 2-2 pitch on the way. Here it comes. That one's grounded over to Moose. He'll flip over to Votto. And the inning mercifully comes to an end, so the Nationals played 3 on the Howie Kendrick 3-run bomb. We're through 8 innings. It's all Nationals as they lead this one 9-0. So Ryan Harper going to get the call out of the bullpen in the top of the 9th and some mop-up duty as Patrick Corbin struggled up to this point of the season. Had a fine game today. He gives up the no runs and goes 8 strong innings. Castellanos, one of the few Reds that has had any success at the plate today. He's 2 for 3 for the 2 singles. So Reds, top of the 9th, and down a bunch of runs. So they'll need a miracle if they're going to get back in this game. So first pitch on the way from Harper.
Ball match outside.
And it's in there for a ball. So count 1-0 here on Castellanos. You don't want to give these at-bats away. These still count for your stats. That one pounded into the ground and foul. So count even at 1 on Castellanos. Ooh, I'm good. So it's looking as this score stands. The Nats are going to take 2 out of 3 in this series. Reds not getting off to a good start. That one's in there for a strike. Reds not getting off to the start they would like on this road trip, but they've got the Mets coming up next, and that's some winnable games for the Reds. So, maybe they turn this thing around as that one's foul. Good hanging with that curveball by Castellanos. Reds can maybe get things right with the Mets. They can get something going right, though. That one's just outside, so I'll even count at 2. But, this was a tall order for the Reds. You don't want to make excuses for them, but this is a tough team, this Nationals team. 2-2 on the way, and that's high for ball 3. So count 3-2 on Castellanos. So he's battling Harper tough, even though this team's down on boatload of runs. He's playing the game right. Swing and a miss by Castellanos, so he goes down on strikes. So Harper gets his first strikeout of the game. You see Corbin goes 8 strong innings, only gets up to 5 hits and 0 runs. And all those, that's another double-digit strikeout game for the Nationals. Swing and a miss by Votto. So count 0-1 on Votto. Here comes the pitch from Harper. Swing and a miss. So Votto in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Be careful here. It's a good pitcher's count by Harper, or for Harper. One's way outside. So a waste pitch by Harper. Votto wasn't biting. And the count 1-2 on Votto. He's 0 for 3 today. That was inside for a ball. So count even at 2. So Votto battling in this at-bat. 1 out here in the 9th. All Nationals, it's 9-0. One's fouled away, so good cut there by Votto. So we'll do it again. 2-2 count. Here's a 2-2 pitch. It's coming. That one's fouled away, so Votto hanging tough here. And there's a base hit. So Votto goes opposite field. He'll round first and head into second. He's going to get himself a 1-out double here. So Reds playing for a little pride here in the top of the 9th. And you see Joey Votto collects his 4th double of the season. So the replay, that's a good piece of hitting there. Votto, it's a stand-up double. So, oh shoot, he gets the sliding double. I lied. So I'll bring up Eugenio Suarez. Base hit could be a run here. Playing for a little pride if you're the Reds. First pitch outside for a ball. So count 1-0 here on Suarez. Harper. Here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. So Harper having some issues finding the strike zone here. At the very least, he's just prolonging this one. 2 on the way to Suarez. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. So Suarez, big hack there, but couldn't make contact. Count 2-1 on Suarez. Did he go? Nope. That'll be ball 3. Galvis on deck. So 3-1. Should be a good pitch to hit for Suarez. One's fouled away, so a good slider by Harper, but it's spoiled by Suarez. So count full. 3-2 here on Suarez. Swing and a miss by Suarez. So 2 away here in the inning as Harper picks up his second strikeout. You see Harper.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Another late swing by the Reds. They've had a lot of those today. That's my count. That's the 15th strikeout by the Reds today. So they're not. Well, they should be seeing the ball well enough. Swing and a miss by Galvis. So count quickly. No balls and 1 strike on Galvis as they're down to their final out. The Reds are. Trail this one 9-0. Let's get a run in. At least get a tally up. Good for some good mojo going in against the Mets. One's fouled away. So Reds down to their final strike. Here's the pitch by Harper. And a swing and a miss. That one gets away from Suzuki, but he'll fire it down to Thames. And this one's over, folks. So the Nationals score early, and the Nationals score often, and they take the rubber match of this 3-game set by the final score 9-0. So Reds drop another series and fall to 3 games under 500, and they're hanging around the cellar of this NL Central. So the Nationals, meanwhile, continue their lead in the NL East as they pick up another victory. And the story of this one's going to be you didn't get good starting pitching out of Sonny Gray, and the Reds are just swinging at everything coming up to the plate. So we'll go over the deets real quick and get you tomorrow night's pitching matchup before we go away. But this one's a bad one, folks. It was all Nationals by the final score 9-0. Corbin was your winner today as he went 8 innings. Only gave up the 5 hits and had the big 13 strikeouts. Gave up no runs, didn't walk anybody either. Loss goes to Sonny Gray as he went only 3 1/3, gave up the 3 hits and 3 earned runs. He had the 4 strikeouts, but also was very wild with the 4 base on balls. And every player of the game has been the starting pitcher this series at this point, and that theme continues as Patrick Corbin takes those honors for today. Like I said, he went the 8 strong innings pitched and only gave up the 5 hits and had the 13 strikeouts. So once again, sad final to report here as the Nationals take this rubber match by the final score 9-0. So let's go over the pitching matchup for tomorrow as the Reds will start a new series and be in New York. And we'll be on tomorrow night with that one, game 1. So I know that Anthony DeScalfani will be going for the Reds. We'll see who the Mets have. Oh, please don't let it be Jacob deGrom. So it's going to be Anthony DeScalfani going for the Reds tomorrow night. He comes in with that 0-4 record and the .528 earned run average. David Peterson will be the counterpart for the New York Mets pitching and getting the start tomorrow. He comes in with the 0-3 record, but his ERA is at 8.50, so you don't want to make any bets, though, because, Patrick Corbin had been struggling in this one, but he mystified the Reds today. So, sometimes you just don't know. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night. So be on again tomorrow night about 8 o'clock or so. So hope you all can join me. So wish we had a little better one tonight, but it was all Nationals by the final of 9-0. So thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight and giving me a watch. Wish you could have put on a better performance, but as always, tomorrow, as I like to say. So this is Bib June. Once again, coming at you with another episode of The Franchise. So thanks again, everybody, for joining me tonight. I wish I could have had a better one again. We lose this one 9-0, but hey, we got to play some baseball. That's always good. So again, I'm Bib June. You all have a good night. You stay safe. You stay healthy. And we'll see everybody tomorrow night for game 1 between the Mets and the Reds. So have a good night, everybody.